So last week we took a look at something a little different. A laser vortex. A performance single-handed dinghy with the stability of a fun boat. So much so that I got to take Izzy out sailing on it, and she loved her time on the trapeze. This week it's another of the single-handed races. Race 4 in the Medway Yacht Club single-handed, short-handed yacht racing series.
Get a good one of us, Mummy. Mischief!
Right, I'll go on deck. Well, hello! Today is the 4th, I think, of single-handed, double-handed race at the Medway Yacht Club. Ian is obviously taking part alone in Seahorse. Beautiful day, I'm very jealous, and I'm only on this boat for like 10 minutes because Steve has to go and take his grandchildren out somewhere, so we're not allowed to go sailing and follow. Okay.
Just realised I've left the battery at home for the big camera, which is not good, so I'll have to do all this with my phone and the GoPro-y cheap thing on the back. So we'll see. Lovely day though.
Oh, Daddy! Hello, Daddy!
We've got the Spinnaker pole out, Hannah. He's going to put the Spinnaker up.
Ah, he's coming straight towards us!
Hello, you got Spud.
Hey, Honey Bunny!
I am.
He's not allowed to take us out, he's got to...
Home by 11.
Oh, right.
Gummy gel coated.
Yeah, well, in this wind, well, you'll be about 10 yards down there.
I'm really jealous actually, I want to go out.
Camera out the back as well.
I know!
Well, that's good. Get the camera out the back.
So 1 minute gone.
Sitting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boats in there. 7.
No, and why not over there?
So there's 7 boats you've got.
Oh, is he not in the race? Maybe not then.
Is that the 1 minute?
Must be, because Ian's going for his shoot as well.
Up already, look.
Yeah.
He's prepared and that boat.
It's upside down, Hannah.
Don't. Oh God.
It is.
Yes, it is. Is it?
Like it.
It does look it. Ian! That's because I packed it in the bag last.
It's not on the line. Yeah. He's realised it.
No, he
He's
hasn't.
got to properly start. He's not going to be a big boy, is he? Was that the start?
Yeah.
Put the other thing up!
That's my fault. I packed it in the bag last.
What is it? What is it? The main and the jib?
The main and the Spinnaker.
No, put the other thing up. That
The
point.
jib.
He goes past, don't say anything, is he?
I didn't put the jib up.
He's still in Louis.
Okay, that's not what you expect in a single-handed race, is it? It's probably my fault as well because I packed it. I will do. You want to be on film, Richard? Now it's got a twist, doesn't it? Oh my days. I bet he's cursing.
Daddy, Mummy, sorry.
It's not going to plan, is it?
No, I think it's my fault. I packed the Spinnaker away, didn't I?
Mummy, sorry.
Concentrate.
Yeah, just keep it going straight. Keep it going straight and you'll be fine.
Ooh.
Just don't turn the boat.
It's all on film, Han.
It's in the water.
Keep hopelessly down.
Stop it. I'm trying to help
It's good. It shows you, even if you're on your own. That's better. Yay!
Leap away. Oh, he's single-handed as well.
Oh.
The Spinnaker, that.
That's fun, the Spinnaker.
Yeah, Daddy did last time and it's much windier than this. See, why not actually going out the tide and clear air might have a... Well, he's got an advantage over everyone at the moment.
Okay, so this very quickly turned into one of those films you think, do I really want to show people this? To start with, I put the head of the Spinnaker on the guy line and the guy line on the head of the Spinnaker. Pretty amateur, but you kind of trust the way it was packed in the bag properly, and it was all packed in properly, so I didn't really pay much attention. And then when I hoisted it, I had a massive twist where I'd clipped the new sheet on and it got wrapped around the other sheet and the sail was a mess, so I'd drop it again. Put it up the third time, it's okay, except I've now got the jib sheet tangled around the guy. Sorry, the sheet. So put it all together, bit of a disaster, but one of the advantages of having only 6 knots of wind, let's have a look, 4.8 knots of wind, is you can do all that stuff, it's not such a problem. Anyway, I'm going to sail the boat now and tidy up a bit. That's why I'm not going anywhere. Can't blame them really, they want to be here as well, but killed my wind. There's reefer. Fleur de lis off to the back. Why not? It's going out the tide over there. Doing exactly the right thing really. I should be, I suppose, really, but with all the faffing around I've been doing, not that interested. And full tilt, big Arcona, it's just up there. So full tilt, why not? I'll be a bit annoyed because the pressure's coming from behind like it does, and it's brought the whole fleet up onto them. So, but I don't mind. Although if it keeps going south like this, I'm going to have an awkward drop to do just to get up around this corner in the river. But hopefully it will bend around the river. It normally does. Whether it bends around enough, only time will tell. Properly forward of the beam now. Well, true wind is on the beam, but the apparent is properly forward and I'm struggling. She's going alright, as ever. She's steering straight towards the buoy. Yeah, get up here in this. The wind would just get a bit steadier. She'll dig in and go. So, full tilt is up there. Still got its code 0 asymmetric thing, I'm not quite sure what it is, but flying it. Then we've got Samuel Pepys, that was the boat that was covering me, but obviously the wind has moved into a direction that suits its sails better than she's got going. Then we've got Reefer gone over there again. Seems to have got away with that hole around St Mary's Island a little bit better this time, although I don't feel like I've lost out over here. And then, if I spin right around here, there is Why Not. Much smaller boat, so still doing a lot better. Doing well holding that kite up there through them trots. Those of you that watched the last film, where I showed Seahorse in front of full tilt, big 40-foot Arcona, and pointed out that size isn't everything, and that if you haven't got the right sail for the job and it pushes you into the tide, you know, you lose out. Well, today he's got exactly the right sail for the tide. He's got exactly the right sail for the conditions. It's helped him stay where he wants to be in the tide, and he is just torn away from everyone. I've just got round Mears and he's already round the next, or up to the next corner in the river. So no point me even trying to film it on this phone. So by full tilt. Our races with everyone else. Of course, everyone else that isn't flying a Spinnaker hasn't really lost out. They're still in front of me because at the moment it's not really helping that much. I have got a code 0 that probably would have been better in these conditions so far, but again, if you've got a big team of people helping you, you can sort of play with things like this, can't you? But on my own, it would be hard work for the short legs we do here. If I was like 6 hours in this direction, clearly it would make sense, but when it's, you know, well, I don't know. When I get around this mark, then it will turn onto a run and the Spinnaker will come into its own more. So, we'll see. Reefer has put his Spinnaker up. At just the right time really, it's a proper run now. It's a big old kite on that boat, which is good for the conditions, but a bit harder for him on his own if we end up dropping it on a reach or something, but good on him. I suspect if this wind stays like this, he won't be on a reach and it'll be perfect for him. So might not be seeing him much more in this race. So this race really is turning into full tilt and everyone else. Got Samuel Pepys over to my starboard side, Reefer with his Spinnaker up just in front. Why Not the little Van der Stat Splinter just behind. He jibed to get over out the tide, and then the wind filled in like it does. We're a bit more south than it, so he's jibed back again. Or he's jibing back as we speak. I kind of hesitated just long enough for it to, you know, make the decision for me, which is good. If it goes south again now, I won't have to jibe at all in this race, because I'll squeak around this corner, then it's just down to buoy 15. So we'll see. Long way to go yet. Oh, Why Not? It's just suffered with the problem of not having an alter helm and sailing on his own. I mean, top marks for him for trying, but flying your Spinnaker in this shifty wind when you haven't got an alter helm isn't easy. He's got himself out of it okay though. Okay, no sooner as I said that full tilt disappeared and they were in a race of their own, and we've got 12 or 13 knots, and it's pulled us up to the corner, and I can see that full tilt isn't actually as far ahead as I thought it was. He's still struggling. I think this wind hasn't got to him yet, and as is the way, just as some days the wind favours the people in front and they just stretch away, this looks like it's one of those days where it favours the people behind and it brings them all back up again. Or at least so far in this race it has. Proven to be a very long run, this bit down between the faults. I really should have jibed early and cutting out the mud, but at the time we had 13-14 knots, 13 knots, and I was cruising along quite happily. It was dead downwind, but it was taking me where I wanted to go, and you kind of think, yeah, you should go with it, but of course we get 3/4 of the way down here and it just dies, and now we're pegged in the tide. But there you go. Jibe was okay, went through it okay, came out the other side a bit messy, but yeah, by then the wind had dropped off, so, and I'm trying to get around Samuel Peeps and stuff, so it's kind of hard to know what the right thing to do is. Could do with him kind of getting going really, because even if I get in front he'll take my wind, so and as soon as it goes upwind, it's a nice boat, that X something goes upwind like a train, but without a spinnaker, of course, downwind, it suffers like most boats do when they haven't got a spinnaker. Why Not's got dropped out the back. He dropped his kite after the messing around. Imagine he's waiting for things to settle down before he puts it back up again. So this is what's been confusing my thought process, this big thing, and we are going to get to 15 at about the same time. Hopefully he won't mind me just ducking around inside it. Because 15 is just there. So from this buoy, we head back upwind. It was a shortish leg, just up to buoy 20, but we do this upwind downwind bit a couple more times yet before finally heading back to the club. At 20, we cut across river to 19 before hoisting the Spinnaker again. This time, as I dropped it down the companionway hatch, it had to go back up from the companionway hatch. And as I haven't got a bag there, it's a bit of an effort pulling it out, but it goes up okay. Unfortunately, as is the way sometimes, with the way the tide worked out and the different boats we had racing, we all split up a bit really. So by the time we started going back upwind, there really wasn't that much to film. Oh, apart from this.
I can't really blame them, but Samuel Pepys has just tacked on top of me. Can't really complain because you can just see just ahead, that's the red mark, that's what we're heading towards. So they've really just tacked on the ley line, but it's still quite annoying. So, I'm in Gillingham Reach and there's only 5 knots of wind. But with the tide and everything, I am at least moving along, although to be frank, there's not a lot of tide left now. But once again, it has been a fantastic sail. It is the good thing about racing. It makes you go sailing, and today, to be honest, all those that didn't go out today missed something because it was just nice. It wasn't that much wind, but the sun's been out, we've had tide coming in, so there's been high water. It's been just nice. So yeah, good sail. Don't know how I've done. I've done all right. It's been all right. I'm third on the water. It's only the normal 2 in front. To be fair, Samuel Pepys probably should have been in front, but they missed autumn out and let's go back for it. So they're catching me back up again now. But yeah, so I don't know how I've done, but I've had a good day sailing. So.
In the end, I finished second, which isn't too bad, is it? But it was one of those days that favoured the faster boats. We'd had to push against the tide most of the way down there, sailed back on largely slack water, and then as I crossed the line, the tide was just starting to go out. So all the boats behind me had to start pushing tide just to get back to the line. But I think we'd all agree it was a good day sailing.